Colleges on the march! Its humble beginning in this mud hut. Nothing more than a storage room, an auxiliary to the old San Miguel mission, which was originally built in 1610, destroyed 1680, and rebuilt in 1692. 160 years later, Bishop Jean-Baptiste Lamy arrived in Santa Fe, charged with starting a school. He summoned his fellow countrymen, the Christian Brothers of France. Upon arrival, the brothers dined with the bishop, then took possession of the old adobe hut as their new school. The date, December 15th, 1859. Under the Christian Brothers, guided by the teaching principles of their order set forth by their founder, John Baptiste de La Salle, the school flourished and expansion was necessary. Built next to the old adobe hut, a modern-day schoolhouse where the boys of St. Michael's expanded their minds and stretched their legs. The first in a long line of great leaders, Brother Botolph's stewardship garners St. Michael's high praise and rank among other learning institutions. Thusly, the territorial legislature in 1874 grants a charter incorporating St. Michael's as the College of Christian Brothers of New Mexico. For over 40 years, the college filled the community with well-educated business leaders, dignitaries, and religious men. At the end of World War I, however, for a number of reasons, collegiate-level education is dropped. However, St. Michael's continues as a preparatory school with the hopes of yet again becoming a college. It would take another 30 years, an unlikely visionary, and, ironically, another world war. Brother Benildus of Mary, teacher and principal of St. Michael's, drives a hard bargain with the U.S. government to acquire the now unneeded Bronze Army Hospital on the outskirts of Santa Fe. With help from the city, Senator Dennis Chavez, and funds Brother Benildus raised for an earlier failed college expansion, the temporary Army Hospital was turned over to the Christian Brothers on May 7, 1947. Brother Benildus's relentless drive pays off. And 3 short years later, on June 1st, 1950, the first graduating class of 23 students emerges. St. Michael's was again a college. Sadly, 7 years later, with some dreams accomplished, others on the horizon, Brother Benildus dies of a heart attack. As fate dealt a cruel blow, it also held plans for a successor. One who would carry the torch Brother Benildus had so valiantly lit. In 1959, the new president, Brother Cyprian Lucroni, a local New Mexican and former student of St. Michael's, announces a $7 million master plan to renovate the campus. Fittingly, as a tribute, Brother Luke's first project was Benildus Hall, completed in 1961. In total, 7 new buildings were erected and several aged Army barracks remodeled. Greeted at the Albuquerque airport by students and faculty on return from Chicago, Brother Luke relays the good news. They are now an accredited college. The year, 1965. Longtime friends and benefactors of the college, Colonel Buddy Fogelson and his wife, actress Greer Garson, congratulated Brother Luke on his accomplishments. For all their help, Brother Luke, with Greer Garson's blessing, dedicated the theater in the newly completed Liberal Arts Building in her honor. 5 years later, Buddy's continuing generosity helped build the Fogelson Library, a new landmark, an icon of the College of Santa Fe. As it's known today, the College of Santa Fe was officially named such on January 1st, 1966. That autumn had an even more histrionic evolution. Along with the newly minted name came a new student body. Out of the 1,000 students, 100 were women. A student in his junior year was overheard saying, "Things are really starting to look up here at the College of Santa Fe." Although Brother Luke's tenure came to a close in 1982, his accomplishments speak for themselves and live on even today. As in the fashion of the Christian Brothers, the new president, Brother Donald Mouton, continued expanding not only the college holdings, but also the minds of the students. As a noted scholar, Brother Mouton expanded liberal arts education, added the first master's degree program, and created a branch campus from the failing University of Albuquerque. After nearly 5 years being foremost a teacher at heart, he returns to the classroom, where he remains today. On August 29, 1987, Dr. James Freese became the first layman president. Due to his and his predecessors' work, an era of unprecedented growth begins. Garson Studios and Communication Center opens, containing classrooms and sound stages. Students and filmmakers from around the world learn and work side by side. A new fitness center is built to honor longtime supporter Rudy Driscoll. And a world-class 5-structure, 52,000 square foot visual arts center is completed. At the dawn of a new millennium, Dr. Linda Hansen became the first female president. She continued the momentum of growth, completing projects and implementing new ones. Today, the old Adobe Hut still stands, and the Christian Brothers' legacy at the College of Santa Fe continues to expand. With new student apartments, the Rosemarie Schelleberger Tennis Center, the Gladys Heldman Championship Stadium, and the renovation of legendary Benildus Hall as the Center for Contemporary Music, Creative Writing, and evening and weekend programs. And in 2005, Dr. Mark Lombardi is installed as president. What does Dr. Lombardi have in store for the College of Santa Fe? Only time will tell. But if the vast history of the college is any indication, the new founders have taken their cue from the early Christian Brothers, the original founders of this great institution of learning, the College of Santa Fe.